Hello everybody, welcome back to my Country Sparkles page. This is Rachel here, and today I want to show you how to preserve your fresh parsley for longer so that way you can use it in many different meals. And one of my favorite ways to do that is by drying them. I have 3 different ways that I like to dry my parsley out. So here we go. First, what you want to do is take your parsley and you wash it off and you dry it. So you can either just rinse it in this under the faucet and let it dry out there, or take a salad spinner. I love salad spinners because you can drip the excess off easily. Fill it up part of the way, put it in here with water, rinse it off, get it nice and washed, and then you dump out the water and then spin it to halfway dry it, and then lay it out onto a towel to complete drying the rest of the way. So after that's complete, then you have to choose which of the 3 methods you want to use to dry your parsley out. The first method is a brown paper sack. All you have to do for this one, it's super easy. They're all super easy really, but take a little de-stemmer. So these are for herbs. All you do with this little tool is you take a piece of your parsley or cilantro or whatever it is that you are processing, stick it in the little hole, and you pull it through, and then all the leaves come off just like that. And that's it. And so do that to a few pieces. Get them all of them that de-topped that you want de-topped, or de-leafed, that's what it is. See, so easy. And you put it in your bag. If you want, you don't have to take the tops off either. You can totally cut up the stem and they are just fine with the stem on. It's edible. So you add it to your paper sack, fold up the top, put it in a dark, cool place to sit until it's completely dried out. I will be putting it in my pantry, and just every time I open my pantry, I will shake it around so that way any part of the parsley that isn't hitting the air is rotated, and then the moisture parts will be exposed to the air, and then they will air out. And just shake it up every time you get something out of the pantry. When it is all dry, I will put it into just this big parsley container that I got a long time ago that I keep refilling every year with fresh herbs from my garden. So that is number 1. Number 2 method is to take a dehydrator. This is an American Harvest dehydrator. The really nice thing about this one is that along with the temperature gauge here, underneath it says what that temperature is best used for. So I'm going to be using the herbs and spice temperature, which is 95 degrees Fahrenheit or 35 degrees Celsius. And I will put a link for this dehydrator down below, or one similar if this is a little bit older one. So if they don't have this exact one in stock, I'll put a link for that down below. And really all my tools will be linked down below. So you take that, all you do is you have it there. So I picked all my parsley yesterday and I washed it off yesterday, and so they've been drying overnight just on towels in my kitchen. And all that you want to do after they're all dry is just lay them out into your dehydrator. Just like that. If you want to take the stems off before, you can. I don't mind the big stems. I will actually take off the really fat stems normally, and I'll just keep the thinner stuff is what I will store. And then put the lid back on and you plug it in, and that's all it takes to start your dehydrator. And then you just let that sit until it's nice and crispy. So there's that. And now method number 3 to dry is my absolute favorite. It's energy and effort free. Energy free and effort free is what I meant to say. So after you've washed your parsley, let it dry it overnight so that way all the excess moisture is off. Just take your parsley pieces and hold them in your hand like this. Gather them up in 2 bunches just like you would find at the store. Just like this. I'll get a few more. There we go. So little bunch, or you can do a big bunch. I'm gonna gather all of it probably into one or maybe two bunches because I have quite a bit. And then take some twine. I just have some cooking twine that I use for chicken or just to tie things up. Take a little piece of that. Wrap it around. And you just tie it off. And then hang it somewhere. Hang it in your pantry, hang it in your food storage room if you have one of those, or cold storage. I even like to hang it on my pantry door. So I'll tie a little knot in the top here. Little loop, see that? And then I'll just hang it on here on my doorstop. And that is it. I will just let that hang there and dry, and every once in a while I'll check it. Once it gets nice and crispy, like it's just crunching in my hand, then I will take a rolling pin and just roll it all out together and put it in my jar. You can cut the stems off if you don't want the long stems in there, but for me, I don't mind leaving the stems in at all. And I got some longer stems in, even in my, can you see that? In my spice container right there already from last year. So there you have it, how to dry parsley from your garden. I hope you enjoyed this video and you found it informative, and please like and subscribe below, and I will see you next time.